Now, marketing your listings. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love marketing my listings. Each one of my listings is like my kids. You know what I mean? They all are similar, but there's something that sets each one of them apart. And that's what you need to find. Because if you've got 5 listings all in the same building, well, what are you going to do? I've seen agents that have a couple listings in the same building and the bloody pictures are all the same. It's like, no, you need to make them each stand out. So that's what I do. I go in there, I talk to the seller, or we talk on the phone. A lot of my sellers I've never even met, and I want to know what drew them to that unit. You know, why did you buy that unit? And like I said, I don't do open houses. I don't do things like that. However, in the condos, the logistics of the open houses are a little confusing. That's why, they don't want people just randomly walking around. So what I did one time, I came up with this idea to do, it was a progressive open house. And I got the other agents who had listings in the building to all do it on the same day. We all kind of marketed it together, and it was a progressive open house. My seller thought it was the best thing ever. It was just a bloody open house that I renamed and put progressive. I mean, that's the thing. That's marketing. You know what I mean? So one agent was in the lobby. That agent would bring the buyer up to the first property and go back to the lobby. Then they would kind of go through it, and then it was just like a round robin with people kind of seeing all these properties, and everybody loved it. The other thing and this is something you can do in your business now. Then I did a resident VIP, which is great for you guys if you get like your first listing in a condo, because logistically everybody lives there. It's so easy to get them. You have just to the residents. You're just inviting the residents to a VIP special preview of this new property going on the market. And there's nothing better than nosy neighbors. So let them come in. Now you meet them. You have them all sign in. You have their contacts. You familiarized yourself with them. They know what's coming on the market because everybody wants their neighbors to move in with them. And that's a huge win for you and for them. And when they're thinking of selling, they're going to be like, wow, a VIP, never heard it. Nobody does that. I never been invited to a VIP open house. It's amazing. I also send out mailers, which again is very costly, but I like seeing my face in print. So I just make it rain with mailers. You could do it on a smaller scale, but it literally just picked up a box of my mailers that I'm going to send to Canada. So I have a company here that will mail out my mailers locally. Then I get, 200 extras that I'm going to package and label myself. I ship the box to my mother-in-law in Canada, and then she mails them out from Canada. So that's kind of how logistically I can target and market to Canadians, because I have a huge Canadian population on my island. Mailers, that's a whole other thing. There are companies obviously that you can use. I'm sure if you are an active agent, you're sending some kind of a mailer out. And then social media and Facebook groups. I'm always posting on social media. Everything I do, I mix it up with my kids. I mix it up with, work. I mix it up, just to target my audience of what I really want to show them without boring them. And then also in Facebook groups. Why I love the condo market, if you can't already tell, it's less legwork. I am less driving. I hate to drive, and I hate going to places that I don't know. I can show 5 condos in less time than go show 2 single family houses in a big development. Inspections are easier. It's only walls in. So I don't have to worry about a pool inspector coming in. I don't have to worry about there's foundation that's broken, this window is cracked. And, I have been to so many inspections that I kind of know, like, oh, okay, we've got in the electrical box, a double breaker, or we've got something switched or some caulking. It's all like little piddly stuff, mostly for the condos. Anything that would be major, we could see it visually and then address it. Maintenance costs aren't a mystery. Your buyers know exactly how much money is going to be out of pocket. And again, like I said, your buyers aren't responsive. Who cares? Oh my God, roofs. The roofs are so, we got to get the guy on the roof. It needs a new roof and blah, blah, blah. There's roof leaks. Like, we don't have to deal with any of that. Your big takeaway is I really truly believe specializing in condos is a unique way to set yourself apart. I am a very big believer in finding yourself a niche. There's too many bloody real estate agents out there. You need to set yourself apart. I don't care if it's first time home buyers, luxury market, waterfront market, condo market, whatever it is, just pick something and have people identify you with that type of a property, because I know people, I'm like the little condo queen, and people know that that's what I specialize in. And have fun. If it's not fun, figure something else to do. This should be fun. I hate cranky agents, and nobody wants to work with cranky realtors. So enjoy yourself, have fun. We're not saving lives on the operating table. We can have a good time and laugh and make jokes and just make it fun. I mean, I think that that's so huge. So oceanfront condos don't require a lot of maintenance because they're on the water. I totally get that, but especially with the sliders and the windows, if you use them and take proper care of them, they're durable. Yes, there is some erosion, but it's like, it takes years and years and years of not looking at, at something for that. For sale signs in condos, no. No, ugh, no, I don't. Where am I going to stick them? I can't use for sale signs. Thank God. I actually had to list a single family home and like panic because I had to get for sale signs to stick on the front yard. I do sell single family homes on the island that I work. But in the HOAs, they're all specialized into how big they have to be. It's like a baby sign. But I did have one custom made. But no, condos, yard side, no, you can't. And the buildings won't allow you to stick them in there anyway. Parking spots are included in the price of the condo. Yes, they are not an additional maintenance cost. Some of the parking spots are going to be deeded with the property versus assigned. It's a big difference. If they're deeded with the property, that specific parking spot must be sold with that property. It cannot be bounced and switched around. If it's assigned, it can be moved. So I lived in a condo. We bought a second condo in that building that came with two parking spots, two deeded parking spots. Then the condo we lived in only came with one. When we were selling the investment spot, I wanted to keep one of those parking spots and just sell it with one. And and the building says, no, you got to just, it's deeded, it goes with that unit, and you sell it. So yeah, you can't kind of bounce around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys all for listening to me for an hour to feat my husband can't even accomplish. Listen, go. I hope I shared some really good ideas and tips and knowledge for you. I thank you for your time, and just go be amazing.